Hi, welcome to Marketing Strategy. Here, I know you saw this on the study guide, and a few of you, might have seen a video on Porter's 4 to 5 generic strategies. Today, and starting today, we need to think about our final project, which is private label. We need to keep that in mind. Everything we talk about, try to apply it to your final project. In this case, I want to use Porter's 4 to 5, depending on what textbook you have, generic strategies. First of all, we have options, and our first option is low-cost mass. This means that we create a product which is low-cost. We want to try to keep the cost down. That's what's important. And we want to attempt to appeal at all. Maybe we won't appeal to everybody, but we want to try to keep everybody included so we have a chance with the mass market. Number 2, we have low-cost focused, which would be trying to keep our costs low, and in this case, we're going to appeal to a specific target market. They say that one size doesn't fit all very well, so we want to have a low-cost option for a specific group of people. Now, number 3, we have differentiation mass. We want to be different, have some extra features, have something special, be unique in some way, and have it to appeal to most all people if we can. Don't want to leave anybody out, but we want to have something special that other companies don't have. Number 4, we have differentiation focused, which is where we're trying to be different, but here again, for a specific target market. We want to focus on a specific target market. Now, there is another one called best value, which is kind of a blend between low cost, good value, not the cheapest or lowest cost, but good value, kind of right there in the middle. Have something special, but still be affordable. Now, if we look at Bleeze and our private label, one thing, and you can start with what is not on the market that you want. And in my case, I miss frozen pizzas. You've probably heard me mention that before. So the unmet needs for me would be a frozen pizza. Now, the next step is to find out if other people miss a frozen pizza. When I think of frozen pizza, I think of a nice size, tasty frozen pizza for around 10 or 12 bucks. If you go out to a restaurant and try to get a pizza, they could be 25, they can be 40 bucks. It's just too expensive, and they have other costs to cover, and I understand that, but for a family of 6, that really hurts. So the unmet need in this case would be frozen pizza. So we could go to look at private label companies, and I've seen one, it's been a few years, and that's what they do. They make millions of pizzas under different brand names. If we look at what's on the market currently, for our low-cost mass, I think of Mama Rosa pizzas. It's just a pizza, and I remember in the States it would be 2 big ones maybe for 5 bucks. It's low cost and it's mass. It's just for everybody who wants a cheap pizza. Our next option, thing that I've observed on the market, actually in this case I haven't, low cost focused. We could have a pizza similar to Mama Rosa. It's just pepperoni, maybe some of them sausage, a basic pizza, and we could target kids. We have low cost focused, and we're focused on our target market of kids. So maybe the brand is a clown or something that kids would find attractive. Now, the next example I have for frozen pizza is differentiation for mass, to be different for most all people. And the example I come up with, maybe you've seen the commercials, is DiGiorno pizzas. It's a little bit upscale, it's a special, and I think it bakes just like it was, you know, and tastes just like it was delivered. It might even rise in the oven. An example of differentiation focused, we want to be different for our target market. A big thing now that you see a lot of is being gluten-free. We might have a gluten-free pizza if that's possible. And then for our best value, my favorite from the back in the day was the Tombstone pizza. And I wonder if a private label company is not making the Tombstone pizza. The Tombstone pizza is pretty tasty to me and inexpensive. So it's great value. And when you go to a store such as Kroger, you'll see the store brand of frozen pizza, and it is very much like Tombstone. Kroger, as far as I know, it's a major grocery chain, is not in the business of making pizzas, but I would imagine it's a private label. Somebody else makes it, they just put their label on it, and it's so similar to a Tombstone that, you know, that's just a clue that maybe there's a private label opportunity going on there. So we're thinking about your projects. Q-tips, it doesn't just have to be food, you know, whatever. These would be your strategic options when you approach the market. Do you want to have something that's cheap? A lot of people around are very price sensitive, and that's important. Is it going to be for everybody, or is it going to be focused? Or is it going to be different for everybody, or is it going to be different for a certain group of people? And maybe we could consider best value right in the middle there. So number one, I would be very, I'm not going for frozen pizza because of the transportation and the lack of faith that I have in the grocery store freezers. It's not, I don't think it's as bad as it used to be, but a lot of stores were turning off the freezers at night to save money and stuff like that, so that could get you into a big problem if somebody gets sick off of your pizza. So there we have Porter's 4 to 5 generic strategies. Again, keep in mind, you are to be on the lookout for private label opportunities that would help you meet unmet needs.